It's very traumatic for me, but I've been hit with COVID yet again. This is the worst full-course meal I've ever had. Each time I get COVID, I end up bedridden and barely half a brain cell to think. On that note, I'll be merging a couple videos together yet again. This time it'll be the Morgott skip and the Mountaintop of the Giant's wrong warp skip, and any problems that are caused by doing this.
So if you're doing a maidenless run, you're a victim to some unfortunate restrictions, one of which being unable to get the grand lift of rolled medallion even after killing Morgott, and the seal to the Forbidden Lands is also still up. It's honestly very annoying. But it's possible to get to the Mountaintop of the Giants with nothing more than your own 2 legs. So, up at the Morgott seal, kill the 3 enemies that lounge about up here. Then, line up with the right side of the stone brazier pillar on the right. You have to sprint at the edge and jump to the right towards the tree. Then jump off the tree and onto the gate wall. None of these branches have collision on them, so you can just walk through them while hugging the wall. Once you get to the other side, run and jump onto the railing. And let's hope you don't miss.
I'm feeling woozy here!
Once on the railing, wait for the horsey and his pet knight to walk away from you. Then just hop down and run towards the stairs on the left. The horsey will be right behind you. You can jump over the railing, then over the statue. This will buy you enough time to get away from them. Then just go down the elevator and get the Forbidden Lands grace. I won't show how to get to the grand lift of rolled, since it's pretty straightforward. So once at the lift, grace, rest, then head on up to the back of the lift. Stand in the circle and open your map. Now teleport to either the Castlewood Tunnel or the Round Table Hold Grace. Then close the game when the bar is almost complete, at about 99%. When you reopen the game, if you're in the same spot, you close the game too quickly, and you'll need to rest at the grace. And if you end up at the Castlewood Tunnel or Round Table Hold, then you close the game too late. If you've done it right, you'll be at the start of the Mountaintop of the Giants. Who needs Melina anyway? We can get anywhere and everywhere without her. So obviously, before people perform glitches or skips, they like to know what kind of impact this would have on their playthrough, like what quests get ruined and what not. One of the biggest ones is the Mountaintop of the Giants' wrong warp skip. This skip is quite literally needed for certain runs, like the maidenless run. If you decide to stay maidenless, then the golden seal that blocks off the Forbidden Lands will stay there even if you kill Morgott. And on top of that, you won't have the rolled medallion, so you'll need to do the Morgott skip and the Mountaintop of the Giants' wrong warp skip. So anyway, if you rush to the Mountaintop of the Giants, you can get there in 20 to 30 minutes. And obviously that's not including doing any previous quests or killing bosses. You just need to go to the trap chest at the Tower of Return in the Weeping Peninsula, then do the wrong warp skip at the Divine Bridge, then do the Morgott skip, then finally the Mountaintop wrong warp skip. I won't be explaining how to do any of this. Instead, I'll link a video in the description on how to do all of this. That is, if I remember. Now, the quests that get ruined by doing this aren't nearly as much as you might think. This doesn't mess with Gold Masks or Brother Corin's quest at all. So long as you don't kill the fire giant, that is. Ranni's quest and Dung Eaters don't get ruined either. Nor does Alexander Jar's quest, if you even care about him. Only one quest gets ruined, and that's Yura, the samurai that helps you kill Narishus in the valley connected to a Geel lake. Because the moment you enter the Mountaintop of the Giants, Shabriri will be there in Yura's body. You can still do Hieta's quest as well despite this, and you can still get Yura's katana by going to the campfire at the seaside ruins once his body gets taken. So as far as I'm aware, not a single quest gets ruined, other than Yura's, unless you defeat the fire giant. You'll still be able to Ranni's quest, the Dung Eater's quest, and Gold Mask's quest. However, unlike Ranni and Dung Eater, I'm pretty sure Gold Mask's quest gets ruined the moment you kill the fire giant. But if you want to get to Fara Mazula, you can just do the Fara Mazula wrong warp skip, and so long as you don't kill the Maliketh, no quests will be ruined. Killing Maliketh will obviously not only ruin quests, but will fuck up your entire game if you didn't complete everything in Lindell Capital first. So basically, feel free to cheat and glitch your way through the entire game if you want. So long as you don't kill an area boss, you'll be fine. But now, I'll be ending the video here, since I made a lot of videos on how to do these skips and glitches. I wanted to let everyone know that they don't actually ruin anything important. So I hope you found this helpful, and if you watched till this point, then thanks for sticking around. Also, if you did happen to find this video helpful, or maybe enjoyable, then please consider liking and subscribing. It would really help out the channel and mean a lot to me. Until next time,